Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Friday, July the 24th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, you're probably pretty familiar with what's happening in Portland. They've had over 55 days of riots every night, destruction of property, attacks on federal buildings. And the other night, the mayor of the city decided to go out and talk to the mobs. Well, they almost killed him. In fact, they were calling for his resignation. And this is the same man who's criticizing President Trump for sending in some federal agents. The same thing is happening in Seattle and Oakland and in Chicago, where the mobs are showing up at these leaders' homes, vandalizing the home or calling for their resignation. And the point is that these mobs are not protesters. These are not rational protesters with whom you can have a conversation. These are anarchists. And they have one objective, and that objective is to destroy whatever is in front of them. And nevertheless, the leaders of these cities who have lost total control of their cities are criticizing President Trump. Now, in all honesty, I've always felt that sending in federal troops is always a very last resort. It's what you do when every other option has been exhausted. But what we see in these cities, the killings in Chicago, the lawlessness in Seattle and Portland and so on, we're really watching the breakdown of law. We're really watching local governments who simply cannot handle what's in front of them. And I think it's about time they step aside and let the federal government step in and at least establish order so that people can go to work in these cities, so they can walk down the street without having these anarchists making their lives difficult. And also there's the whole question of property damage. Who's going to pay for all of this? I guess the local leadership hasn't thought about that yet. But look, we're coming very close to a time when we may need to intervene in these cities. It's a tough call, I understand that. But it's obvious to me that the local governments don't have a clue of what to do. Thank you for watching. We have all of these on Twitter, on Facebook, and so on. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.